Stop that. I hear him chatting the noise. Move too quick, can't stop for the talking. I hear him chat with the boys. Man so tough, but mans keep walking. Just too sharp with the prize. White girls better tell me I'm awesome, yeah. Hot like fire on the pan. If you wanna touch man, please use caution. Cold like 0 degrees. I'm out the cage, gotta let out the beast. Revolutionary, gotta let out the streets. Locked in a cage, I'm a... Yeah, my blood is rebel. I'm going all the way. I'm going to another level. To another level. Let's go, let's go, let's go. To another level. To another level. Let's hit it. I've been confused as of late. Stop that. Stop that. I hear him chatting the noise. Move too quick, can't stop for the talking. I hear him chat with the boys. Man so tough, but mans keep walking. Just too sharp with the prize. White girls better tell me I'm awesome, yeah. Hot like fire on the pan. If you wanna touch man, please use caution. Cold like 0 degrees. I'm out the cage, gotta let out the beast. Revolutionary, gotta let out the streets. Locked in a cage, I'm a...
Levels are good. All right. Oh. Well, as I say that, hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. You join me here at Dallas Karting Complex for round 1 of the Sim Karting Australia Championship hosted by Reality to Sim. On a fairly laggy server today. Obviously my ping isn't the greatest considering I'm in the US and this is an Australian league, but we'll make do. Qualifying seems to have just started. Following right now with Ben Ramsey. Everyone seems to be getting off the side of the track to try and let the others through for some draft, but we'll see what will happen. This league is presenting a new engine package, the Tag Limited class. So interesting about this is we have 3 separate engine packages all running together, and they all have different power and driving styles. So it'll be interesting to see how they compare. The driver who are currently following right now, Ben Ramsey, is on the X30. Although you may notice some Rock GP 125 engines and also some Rotaxes, so it'll be interesting to see how they stack up against each other. Jake Restell putting in his first lap, goes pole. We can follow along with him. Let's see how he's getting on with his laps. Interestingly, on the Rock engine, we'll see if he's faster on that package or if he gets knocked off the stop. And just as I say that, Elliott Johnson seems to have put in the first fast lap, going 2 seconds faster than Jake's previous one. And in second, half a second back, we have KFC Zinger combo. I hope to see him win. My personal favorite name. But anyways, nothing really happening yet since everyone's just putting in the first few laps. As I say that, Cooper Frith up to the top with a 46.209. Ben Ramsey only 0.2 back. I think they're actually running together right now. Both on the X30. Oh, Cooper Frith into the wall actually right there. That was a pretty hard impact. We'll see if he lost any bodywork or if he kept it. Looks like he kept it going. See if we can keep it on top of the standings by the end of qualifying. And it's lagging out again. Alright, we're back. We had some server issues in the beginning getting everyone in, but it seems like we're doing pretty okay now. Everything seems to be running smooth. Cooper Frith still on top. Only 6 drivers have set a lap so far, and the spread is pretty big, 1.7 seconds from 1st through 6th. So we'll see if that field gets any tighter. 3 minutes left in qualifying, so the clock is definitely ticking for these drivers if they want to get anything in. Doesn't seem like anyone has really set much. Ooh, big lag spike. And now I guess we're following. This looks to be... Oh, wow. This is getting really laggy. Well, now we're following with the 442 of Byron. Interestingly, one of the only carts in the field on the Rotax engine. And, of course, another unique thing about this league is the tucking. So that might play a big strategic role on where you use it on the track, sacrificing some visibility and some ability to turn for some extra straight line speed. So we'll see if that causes any sketchy moments later in the racing. But for now, we just get to watch some good hot lapping. Cooper Frith still leads the time with a 45.960. Behind him, Ben Ramsey just a 10th back. And then the spread all the way back, 0.8 away in 3rd is Byron, who are currently following in the Rotax. Only a few drivers out on track. It doesn't seem like my leaderboard is showing everyone. Might have to see what's going on with that. But Cameron Hope in the 88, about to go across the line. We'll see if his lap counts up on the leaderboard. I don't see it. You'll have to go up here and see. But for some reason, I'm not getting everyone's times. I will be right back, and I will be sorting that out. So sorry about the quick break. Actually, we'll just let the qualifying finish, and then I'll take a look at that. But for some reason, we're not getting everyone's times. But anyways, on my timesheets, Cooper Frith currently leads the way, followed by Ben Ramsey and Byron. But I have a feeling that there's a lot more cards mixed in there that I'm not able to see. So we'll have to figure that one out. see here. Let's go Cameron Hope here. Yeah, it says... Alright, so we have some laps, actually, I can see here now. So I'll have to kind of go off of this on the Kart Racing Pro UI, but that'll be good enough for me. So Cameron Hope's fastest lap currently is a 46.779. Those places him about 8/10 off. So he would be about 5th place right now if it was showing up here. I think Cooper Frith is leading. Let's see here. What else I can get a look at? There we go. Samuel Greenlay on the track as well, or Greenall. I don't know how the hell to say his name. Apologies. Big lag spikes again. Yeah, Cooper Frith seems to have this one in the bag, I think. Yeah. And that is qualifying over. We'll see you guys after the short break for the pre-final, or the heat race, actually. My apologies on that one.
Cold like 0 degrees. I'm out the cage, gotta let out the beast. Revolutionary, gotta let out the streets. Locked in a cage, I'm
confused as of late.
condition, cold like 0 degrees. I'm out the cage, gotta let out the beast. Revolutionary, gotta let out the streets. Locked in a cage, I'm a... I'm going all the way. I'm going. Yeah, my blood is rebel. I'm going all the way. I'm going to another level. To another level. Let's go, let's go, let's go. To another level. I've been confused as of late.
Welcome back, everyone. You join us live for the start of the heat races here at Dallas Karting Complex. We're on the grid. We've had some server issues, but we've gotten everyone here. We're at least on the grid. Should probably take the UI away. Be professional, at least a little bit here. I'd like to personally state before we get underway that I am rooting for KFC's Zinger combo. So with that out of the way, we're all gridding up now. I think maybe a few more people have to fill up the grid spots here. Obviously the starting procedure is a little shaky, we'll say, in Kart Racing Pro, dealing with all the lag that it brings. Aiden Anderson looks like he was unfortunately got a DSQ. He might have rolled out of his grid spotter, lagged out a little bit there. Everyone else seems to be okay though, and we'll see. They'll probably end up having to reorder the grid here since we restarted our server. But we'll just have to wait until the lights go out here. Looks like we have about 30 seconds until the waiting period will end, and then we can finally get the procedures underway. We'll focus on our pole man here, Cooper Frith. Actually, it appears Ben Ramsey might be going to the front. I'll have to wait and see until we grid up. No. Cooper Frith goes to the inside. So, leaderboard was not mistaken. Cooper Frith is your pole man for the heat race. This is our first race session of this entire league. And Cooper Frith has put it right at the front, right where he wants to be. Ben Ramsey lines up on the first row and alongside him in second. Third place is whoever Byron is. I don't know the last name of that guy because he didn't change his nickname. But anyways, the 442 of Byron lines up in third. Joined in fourth by Cameron Hope. In fifth is the, let me see if I can get a look back there. In fifth is the number 10 of Elliot Johnson. And we'll have to wait and see the rest of the grid forms up so we can get a read on who's in sixth on back. Right now the grid just rolling around slow, getting ready for the rolling start. And until the camera turns around. Alright, so we have a little bit of a read there. The number 70 of KFC Zinger Combo, the GOAT, lining up in 6th. The number 57 of Jake Ristel in 8th. And in 9th, I can see Samuel Greenall there. Unfortunately, a DSQ for Aiden Anderson, so he will not take the green flag. So, looks like there's about 8 of them out there. 9. 8 of them, sorry. So 8 will take the green flag out of 10 in the server. And we are rolling up to the start straight now. Cooper Frith keeping the pace nice and slow. Ben Ramsey turning over to just see. And Cooper Frith is going to hit that gas pedal. And then we will be off and away. And we are green. Looks like a pretty clean start so far. Down into turn 1. Everyone makes it through pretty okay. Cooper Frith maintains his lead. Oh, Ben Ramsey around in the back. Bit of contact there. Oh, and it looks like the big mover out of that, Samuel Greenall, all the way up into third. And I will have to get a look at who that is in P2 right now, because I cannot see. That is Elliot Johnson, all the way up into second from 5th or 6th. And Cooper Frith has gained a huge advantage out of that, all the way with a pretty big gap in first. After it seems like Ben Ramsey maybe caught a bit of a slide out of the corner. I don't know if he got hit, but we'll have to see after the race. But already the front pack pretty spread out, but the battles look like they're happening around 3rd and 4th. Ben Ramsey and Samuel Greenall running pretty close together. Oh, big slide out of Samuel Greenall into turn 1. He'll lose any of the chance he had to get around Ben Ramsey as he gets to work trying to catch up to Elliot Johnson. Right on the back there, and it looks like it'll be an aggressive move down the inside. And Ben Ramsey up to second, already back where he wants to be. And let's see if he can run down the leader of Cooper Frith. Elliot Johnson trying to stay with him, but he's already lost a little bit of time. And we'll have to see if this pack will produce any battles for us to look at. Field looking a bit spread out. But it seems Jake Ristel and the number 70 of the GOAT, KFC Zinger Combo, running pretty close together back here in the battle for 6th place. As down into turn 1 we go. And a bit of a battle up there with Samuel Greenall and Byron. Let's see if we can catch some action here. Ooh, a bit of a slide there out of Byron. We'll see if he can regain that time on Samuel Greenall. As we come down the long straight into turns 7 and 8 complex. The field a little bit spread out here. We're not seeing too much action. Cooper Frith has just stretched out that gap already up to 3 seconds over Ben Ramsey, and last time they crossed the line. We'll see if he gains or loses this time by. And Byron all over the back of Samuel Greenall. Will he go for a move into turn 1? Pucking into there, and he does. Up the inside for Byron. A little bit of contact on the outside, but a pretty much clean move. And that will promote him up into 4th place. This 2-kart battle may evolve into a 3-kart one now, as it seems they are also both catching up to the back of the number 10 of Elliot Johnson. About halfway through this race, next time they cross the line. So it'll be interesting to see if we can get a 3-kart scrap before we get to the end of this pre-final. And I didn't have to wait long. Down the inside, that through the grass. An aggressive move down the inside of the number 10. And Byron up to P3. Got himself onto the podium. A pretty good start to the race for him. And the gap between Cooper Frith and Ben Ramsey did in fact grow that lap. So from 3.3 seconds all the way up to 3.9. He lost 6 whole tenths. So it seems that Cooper Frith has pretty much ran away with this one unless he ends up in a crash. Samuel Greenall all over the back of Elliott Johnson. We'll see if he can make a move. He goes to the inside, and looks like Jake Restell might come with him into turn 1. He thinks better of it. And we come in side by side into turn 2. Johnson gets the position. We'll see if they try and run side by side through this chicane. It'll be a pretty sketchy run through there, but they managed to keep it clean. And Jake Restell now up into the 5th spot. Elliott Johnson all the way back from 3rd back to 6th now, as Samuel Greenall goes up into 4th. So your current top 5, Cooper Frith, Ben Ramsey about 4 seconds back, then Byron, then Samuel Greenall, and then Jake Restell. As it stands, it seems the folks who picked the X30 are leading the pack. First and second, both on the IAME X30 package, and it seems the Rotax is faring the poorest, all the way in the back for both Elliott Johnson and Cameron Hope. So an interesting turnout there. And KFC Zinger Bomb on the rock seems to have fallen back a bit on the pack. Maybe someone ought to slide him a setup, give him some help. Our closest pack right now, and I don't know what I missed, but the 442 of Byron has lost his front bumper. It looks like he's still trying to defend that position over Jake Restell, but we'll have to see what happens. Over the curb, around the outside goes Jake Restell, gets the move done, but it seems that Byron, knowing the disadvantage of having no front bumper, is going to play a very defensive race now, as he only has 2 laps left. He needs to hang on to keep his position. Defending off 2 carts with no front bumper is no easy task. We'll see if he can pull it off, as the pack is formed now with a 3-cart battle for the 5th spot. Sorry, apologies, 4th spot. And rather miraculously, the 442 has managed to pull a gap on the number 42 of Samuel Greenall and the number 10 of Elliott Johnson. They catch him a lot down the straights, though, and that curb hop right there is not going to be helping his prospects any of staying at the front by the end of this race. Oh, and as I say that, Samuel Greenall, a big slide out of there, loses a spot to Elliott Johnson through there. As we come down the long back straight again, everyone seems to be basically holding station. Byron has pulled, I think, enough of a gap to hold his spot by the end of the race, although Elliott Johnson did gain quite a bit down that straight. As I say that, Samuel Greenall down the inside, back into the 5th spot. This is quite a battle here. Ooh, Elliott Johnson very wide. And now Cameron Hope has brought himself into the mix. Is right on the back of the number 10. Oh, into the barriers goes Samuel Greenall. Another instant to that corner. He went wide the lap before, and now he's in the barriers. That's a tough break for him. Luckily, it's only the heat race. But we'll have to take a look and see if anything comes of the battle here. It looks like Byron will still get away clean, but can Cameron Hope? Cameron Hope has gotten around to Elliott Johnson. And now we'll take his provisionally 5th spot. Tough break there for Samuel Greenall. Seems like that one chicane has been catching him out all race long, as Cameron Hope gets right onto the back of the 442 by the end of the race, but it won't be enough. With no front bumper, Byron will hold on to it, but the big winner, Cooper Frith, with a big gap over Ben Ramsey and Jake Bristell to finish off the race. I think they're all going to line up, maybe for results. I don't think so. They're all just going to crash into each other. Interesting race there. Not too much action to report on, but we'll see sort of some bigger battles in our later races. For now, I'll catch you after the break for the upcoming events.
Stop that. Stop that. Yeah, I hear 'em chatting the noise. Move too quick, can't stop for the talking. I hear 'em chat with the boys. Man so tough, but minds keep walking. Just too sharp with the prize. White girls let it tell me I'm awesome. Yeah, hot like fire on the pan. If you wanna touch me, please use caution. Cold like 0 degrees. I'm out the cage, gotta let out the beast. Revolutionary, gotta let out the streets. Locked in a cage, I'm a
Welcome back to the live coverage of the Sim Karting Australia Championship at Dallas Karting Complex. We are back. It's time for heat number 2, and then we'll be in for a final after this, which will be 16 laps. Obviously, we have another 11-lap race here. Just waiting on another starting procedure. We got about a minute left. And it looks like we'll get our grid reordered here, and we'll be off for another start. If I remember right, I think these grids are progressive, so the finishing order of that last race we just went through, Heat 1, will determine the starting order for Heat 2. I was told it was that way, we'll see. I'll have to see until they line up. It appears no. So we are going qualifying order again for this heat race. And we'll have to see if Ben Ramsey can catch a little bit better start there. Unfortunate incident in turn 2 gave Cooper Frith a pretty big gap off the start. Not really contested the whole race at all. But the main battles were for the 3rd, 4th, and 5th spots the whole race. Lots of tire warming there in the field. We'll have to see if anyone in the back can make any headways and take a little bit of a fight to Cooper Frith there in the Proline kart. As we come into the main tram lines now, Cooper Frith will be looking for the green flag, and we'll see if we can have another clean start. And we come down to the end of the tram lines, and it'll be a green flag racing down into turn number 1. Cooper Frith, another good start. Ben Ramsey gets passed by Byron internal, but goes for an aggressive move down the inside, turn number 2. And it looks like he'll get it done. This big pack behind going side by side to the chicane. Jake Russell will sneak away in 4th spot, and a bit of a slide there for Elliott Johnson. As Cameron Hope very wide into the barriers. Oh, that's a big crash. Unfortunate break for him. That'll be tough break. Luckily, it's only the heat 2. But that was very wide indeed out of there. As we'll catch back up with the action. As Ben Ramsey sits in 2nd. Byron in 3rd. Jake Russell 4th. Or sorry, that is not Jake Russell. That is Aiden Anderson with the same helmet as Jake Russell. Aiden Anderson with a great start from all the way in the back of the field up to, I think, 4th place. And Jake Russell in 5th. And a long, long way back is the next cart of Elliott Johnson and Cameron Hope. Samuel Greenall ended up unfortunately retiring after that lap 1 incident. But for now, the pack settles into a pretty big groove. It seems like there's a good bit of space between each cart on track. But as I say that, the number 8 of Aiden Anderson is all over the back of the 442. Will he go for a move into here? No, he won't. Thinks better of it. As up the inside, coming out of the corner. Nope. Doesn't have enough momentum to get to it. Those inside moves on the exited corners are always difficult to pull off. And that time was obviously no exception. Even with the slipstream, can't get it by. Although a bit of a wide line, and there's contact. A little bit of a different one to call there. But it seems the positions will stay the same. About 7/10 currently separate 1st and 2nd. And then 2 seconds back to the current cart we were following, Byron, who seems to have pulled a little bit of a gap out on Aiden Anderson. But I don't know how long that will last with the slipstream as it grows again out of that corner. Cooper Frith now has extended his lead by about a 10th that lap over Ben Ramsey. We can see if the Sessi Corsa Rosso Corsa driver can make some headway here and catch up to the Proline machine of Cooper Frith. He's been on top in every session so far in the number 54. It'll be interesting to see if anyone can take him off the lead. It seems no one is really close together on the track anymore. Aiden Anderson has fallen back anywhere close to striking distance from Byron, and everywhere else has been either an incident or a little bit of a lack of pace to fall back. So everywhere else, there's just gaps and gaps between all the carts. So nothing really to report on other than maybe just keeping you updated on the gaps. That lap, Cooper Frith and Jake Richardson, not even in this race. Cooper Frith and Ben Ramsey, stayed about the same. Oh, Cooper Frith a little wide out of there. 2 wheels off in the grass. Seems like Ben Ramsey maybe has closed the gap just a tad this lap. We'll see if that will have any effect as we come across the line. 2/10 gain for Ben Ramsey that lap, making a little bit of headway, or could have just been the result of that mistake out of Cooper Frith. It's been flawless so far, but Ben Ramsey might be able to try and get within striking distance by the end of this one. Down the back straight, he's the only one tucking. Cooper Frith, interestingly, although leading the race, is not utilizing tucking, which can give a considerable boost to the straight line speed of these carts, which is very odd for him to not take advantage of. And I guess I misspoke when I said it was a mistake, because he seems to be jumping 2 wheels off in the grass there every lap. Maybe gaining a little bit of momentum there, as it doesn't seem to slow him down. As the gap that lap went down a 10th again. Ben Ramsey is on the charge, trying to catch up to the leader, Cooper Frith. As the gaps in the rear keep getting larger, 1.5 seconds between 3rd and 4th, and a massive 4-second gap between 4th and 5th, and another 5-second one between 5th and 6th. The field spread currently is about 16 seconds. So some of those first lap incidents really screwed over some of the field here. Especially seeing in the form of Cameron Hope going into the wall, unfortunately. And Samuel Greenall with a retirement. As they gap that lap. Down a tenth again. 2 laps left and 4 tenths to gain. Can Ben Ramsey do it? He's in the draft now. He looks like he's closed a lot. He's right on the back. Only a few karts out of striking distance. And a little bobble out of there for the 54 will bring him even closer. Can Ben Ramsey make any move on Cooper Frith before the end of this one? Cooper Frith again using that little extension out of that corner. Gains him just the slightest edge out of there. But Ben Ramsey, utilizing the tucking, seems to be catching massively by the end of these straights. They got down another 10th that lap, and he get it down to the point where he can make a move. Only 1 lap left after this one. And the gap between the leaders and third place up to 7 seconds. And Ben Ramsey is on the bumper now. This is as close as he's been this entire event. We'll see if he can make anything out of that as he loses a little bit out of that corner, but we can see if he can catch just a tad. Cooper Frith a little wide out of there. Ben Ramsey gained just a little bit through the middle of the corner. As we go down the main straight. Defensive to the inside goes Cooper Frith. Keeps it narrow though, and Ben Ramsey has nowhere to go but stay behind. Pulls the switch back, and he won't be able to get it. Only a little bit of this lap left to go. This track is pretty twisty, so there's some good passing opportunities. But Ben Ramsey will have to make sure that he can be smart about it, as Cooper Frith will be running defensive. As we go down the inside, Ben Ramsey gets it done. What a move, and a little bit of a bump there from Cooper Frith coming out of the corner as they're side by side again. Down into the hairpin. Who's going to get it? Ben Ramsey seems to have the lead. As Cooper Frith a little bit of a bobble. Oh, contact! As they're side by side down the back straight. This will be tough. 2 to the grass. A bit of a hit. And down the inside goes Cooper Frith for the lead. It looks like he's going to take the win here. As side by side across the line photo finish. And by 0.037 of a second, Cooper Frith takes the victory. What a finish there from those two. Some great racing. And 6 seconds back, Aiden Anderson will get up on the podium after an unfortunate DSQ in Heat 1. He will get up onto the podium. Jake Ristell in 4th, Byron in 5th, Cameron Hope in 6th, and Elliott Johnson all the way back in 7th. Unfortunate to see KFC Zinger Bomb, a DNS, or why did I say bomb? KFC Zinger Combo, a DNS in this one. I'd love to see him out on the track. He is the GOAT. He should have won this race. Unfortunately didn't, so congratulations though to Cooper Frith. That was a great finish. And we will see you guys in the final after this short ad break.
Stop that. I hear him chat to the noise. Move too quick, can't stop for the talking. I hear him chat with the boys. Man so tough, but minds keep walking. Just too sharp with the prize. White girls better tell me I'm awesome, yeah. Hot like fire on the pan. If you wanna touch me, please use caution. Cold like 0 degrees. I'm out the cage, gotta let out the beast. Revolutionary, gotta let out the streets. Locked in a cage, I'm
Welcome back to our live coverage of the Sim Karting Australia League. Time for the final. Cooper Frith will lead the field off on the pole. Joined alongside him is Ben Ramsey. Pretty good photo finish in the last one between those two, so we'll have to see if we'll get some more exciting battles out of them. In third, the number 8 of Aiden Anderson. Alongside him in row 2 is the 57 of Jake Bristell. 442 of Byron lines up in 5th alongside the number 88 of Cameron Hope. Reality to Sim Kart Sport has had a little bit of a rough run this race. Cameron Hope has had some unfortunate incidents along with Samuel Greenall, who seems like he didn't make the start of this one. So that'll be a little bit of a dent in the points for their constructors' hopes. Lining up behind Cameron Hope, we have Elliott Johnson and the GOAT, KFC Zinger Combo. Field looking pretty steady here. Some tire warming in the back. It seems we've pretty much gotten formed up. Ben Ramsey, the only Sessi course entrant for this league. See if he can bring the name to the top alongside the pro line of Cooper Frith. That rivalry has been brewing throughout the last few heat races, and we'll see if it comes to a head in the final and who will come out on top as we come onto the main straight now. Our starts have been clean so far. We can see if we can replicate it again. A little bit of a bobble in the back there, and we're green into turn 1. Down the inside, Cooper Frith, another great start. Ben Ramsey a little wide, manages to hold it, and a bit of contact through there, and it looks like Aiden Anderson will get the spot up into second. That is not good for what Ben Ramsey wanted. And Ben Ramsey around in the back. Ben Ramsey has spun. And that has basically killed all of his hopes of taking Cooper Frith off the top step. As now all he needs to do is cruise away. His main rival has spun. And this is about the perfect situation he would want for a final. As Aiden Anderson still seems to be holding pretty close to him though. So we'll have to see if he can make any headway. That cut line out of there seems to be giving him a lot of time. I haven't seen anyone else running it though, so we'll see if anyone will utilize that little bit of extra, I guess, track you could say, even though it's technically grass. Current running order: Cooper Frith in 1st, Aiden Anderson in 2nd, Byron in 3rd, Jake Ristell 4th, Ben Ramsey 5th, all the way back in 5th, Elliott Johnson in 6th, KFC Zinger Combo, the GOAT, in 7th, Cameron Hope in 8th. Check on Ben Ramsey here. An unfortunate spin. I didn't actually see quite what happened, but it seemed like he might have just gotten loose over a curb. I didn't see if there was contact, but a very unfortunate start to this final for him. 16 laps, so we'll see if he can make some headway, as I think maybe my list might be reporting wrong, as I see Cameron Hope battling with Jake Ristell for 4th. There we go. It updates, and a big slide wide. Went way deep into that corner, and it seems that has cost him more time than it would have gained him if it had been a successful move, as now Ben Ramsey is all over the back of the number 88 machine. This is Rotax versus X30, so we'll see the true power band difference as we come down the straight, as Ben Ramsey straight to the inside gets the business done. And a little bit of contact, but he's through on the number 88. Cooper Frith extending his lead even more over Aiden Anderson, as the 442 of Byron has caught up to the number 8 machine. As we go down into turn number 1, a little bit defensive out of the number 8, a little bit of an early turn in there. And the 442 down the inside. Byron has gone to 2nd. And we'll see if he can maybe take it to Cooper Frith, although that gap has grown pretty big now. I don't think anyone is catching up to Cooper Frith. I don't mean to give him the commentator's curse, but that gap is pretty big, and he seems to have the pace advantage on everyone other than Ben Ramsey, who's all the way down, still in 5th, battling with, I think, Jake Ristell. As he is, and down the inside goes Ben Ramsey on Jake Ristell. This is Vortex. And around the 442, and it collects 2 of them. A tough break there for Jake Ristell. Back up the grass, he gets back on the track. And Ben Ramsey now battling with Aiden Anderson. Let's see what happens here. Cameron Hope, the big move out of that one, up into P2. as everything was mixed up by that incident. I didn't see how he got spun around, and some contact here in this battle of these three karts. Ben Ramsey, I know right now, is trying to make as much ground up as he can after multiple instances plagued him. There is much more pace and positions to be had in that kart than he has gotten to show in this race so far, and we'll see if he can maybe make up some ground. Oh, that's not what you want to see. I think that was a kart cutting the track there to crash someone else. That's never what you want to see in a league race. We'll hope that that doesn't continue. As Ben Ramsey now up into what appears to be third. I think Cameron Hope is technically the one in third right now, but I can't really see. Our little data reader here is pretty unreliable. I think Aiden Anderson is currently in second position, if I'm not mistaken. He is. So current running order, if you can ignore the positions up there on the top left, is Cooper Frith, Aiden Anderson, Cameron Hope, and then Ben Ramsey in fourth. We'll have to see if we're going to get a DSQ on whoever that was cutting across the track to crash people. That's never what you want to see in a league. Very unsportsmanlike. And we'll see. Some penalties probably get given out for that. As Ben Ramsey has now closed the gap on Cameron Hope. We'll see if he can make some headway here. Down through the chicane. This is a pretty technical layout here, so it really shows. As onto the back bumper of the number 88 he goes. This is another showcase of the power band differences between these two engine packages. And we'll see. And Ben Ramsey to the inside. It seems like that X30 has a little bit more straight line power. We'll see if the torque of that Rotax with the power valve can get him anything out of the corners for Cameron Hope. And it appears not. Ben Ramsey has made it up into third place. But he's a long way off from the second place man of Aiden Anderson, and even farther away from the 54, all the way up the road, 8 seconds out in the lead. Or even more than that now, as that's 8 seconds from third. Aiden Anderson holding station in second. Seems like he's got a pretty comfortable gap in front and behind him. He's just kind of cruising now. See a few carts close together over there. Who's that? Elliot Johnson and Byron pretty close together in the back there, right behind KFC Zinger, Combo, the GOAT. And we'll see if a little battle will brew here. Judging by the broken side pod, I think Elliot Johnson was either the... Oh, never mind. Judging by the broken side pod, I think the 442 is either the aggressor or the attacked of that little act of terrorism across the track from that cutting. And we'll see maybe in the replay after the race who did that. Oh, what a dive bomb down the inside from Elliot Johnson. I don't think that move was quite on as he beaches his kart on the side of the road and he is stuck. That move played out about as bad as it could for him. As a little bit of lag there. But KFC Zinger Combo, the GOAT, unaffected by the tomfoolery through turn 2. But the number 442 of Byron is not done getting to work on him, as we'll see if a battle brews here between the two for position number 6. Actually, 5th position. Actually, this is for top 5. As Elliot Johnson retires from the race, unfortunately, after that beaching on the side of the road. As the 442 gets around the number 70. Unfortunate for the GOAT. Byron is now pulling a little bit of a gap. Cooper Frith has extended his lead even more now. I don't think anyone can contest the number 54 today. Only 4 laps to go for the number 54 Proline machine. And it seems that Aiden Anderson is still holding the number 2 spot. Interesting mix of engine packages in the top 3. There was talk before the race previously about the Vortex package being the quickest, but the top 3 currently X30, Rotax, X30. So I don't think the theories of the Vortex being the fastest package have materialized fully. And the gap now up to double digits. 10 seconds is the advantage for Cooper Frith. An absolutely dominant run so far in this final. And the closest 2 karts on the track are Byron and KFC Zingerbomb, and they are pretty far apart too. So we'll see if anyone... Oh, unfortunate there for KFC Zinger combo into the barriers again. And the front bumper off that kart has been lost. That's going to be even more of a disadvantage from him. Unfortunate for the MS kart driver. Ooh, the number 8. There's been a problem for the number 8. Aiden Anderson has fallen back to 3rd. And Ben Ramsey will be promoted back up to P2. I don't know quite what happened there. I can go back and have a look, as we don't really see much action on the track happening now. We'll go back and have a look at whatever happened to the number 8. Let's see here. And it appears he just went wide and just got it wrong and went to the barriers. Tough break there for Aiden Anderson. We'll see if he can make up the ground he lost. As now we're back live. There's a pretty big gap between him and Ben Ramsey. And I think this might have just sealed our top 3 running order unless there's a mistake or a crash out of one of the top 2. As we only have a 1 lap left to go here after we come across the stripe, and on to the white flag lap goes your leader, the number 54 of Cooper Frith. He has led every lap of this race and led every single lap of the previous sessions. Pole and qualifying, has won both heat races and is about to take it home for the final win. An absolute sweep of the weekend. It's been an incredible drive for Frith this race. And we'll see him round the final couple of corners here. As it seems there's some lap traffic up ahead. I have a sneaking suspicion it might be the GOAT KFC Zinger combo, as we're rounding the final bends here. Onto the main straight, the 54 goes. A dominant run for the first round of the championship, and he will take the win. Cooper Frith, your round 1 winner in the Sim Karting Australia Championship, is almost beaching it, just like Elliott Johnson did earlier in the race. But a great run for the Proline driver. Ben Ramsey will take it home in 2nd, and we'll have to see. I think Aiden Anderson take it home in 3rd. Yes, he did. Game kind of a lap down, but 3rd place for the number 8 machine. Cooper Frith, your winner. What a great race. Thank you guys all for tuning in. It was a great time. I hope to see you guys next round. As someone in the hard in the barriers for Cameron Hope there, right after the. And I think he's already back to pits. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I hope you guys come back next time to either watch or compete in the Sim Karting Australia Championship. See you next time.
Stop that. Stop that. Yeah, passion, cold like 0 degrees. I'm out the cage, gotta let out the beast. Revolutionary, gotta let out the streets. Locked in a cage, I'm a